What's going on, guys? This is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming. So the Xbox 2018 E3 briefing just completed, and I'm gonna say that it was an excellent show. As an Xbox fan myself, I was expecting a little bit more out of 2018. We didn't really get a whole lot for 2018. We got some stuff, but mainly they focused on 2019 and what's coming out in the future. They kicked it off with an excellent Halo 6, which actually is going to be called Halo Infinite, so it looks like they're dropping the 6 and just focusing on titles of the game as well too, which I think was something I had talked about before that I expected. I didn't think they're going to do a number as far as Halo 6 goes. I was pretty sure they're going to have some kind of a title or just go back to the Halo. Looks like they are definitely invoking everything that they did from the original Halo as well too. So we got a lot of definitely throwbacks and some nods to the original Halo series. When it first came up and I saw the wildlife and stuff, I was like, what is this? Is it like a new, like a type like Scalebound type game? I know I canceled that, but I was like, is it that? Is it a new, Far Cry or something like that? I kind of didn't know, but then once I kind of got further into it, I saw the world and such, and of course, once we saw Master Chief's helmet with the Warthog in the background there, I was like, okay, this is definitely a Halo game. It's gonna be awesome. They're focusing on Master Chief as well too, which we saw no Spartan or no Locke or nothing like that. So it's definitely definitely looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with the Halo franchise. They didn't come back out and talk about it anymore, which I was really surprised. I figured they would spend some more time on it. We don't know a release date. We don't have any kind of gameplay footage, so I'm guessing it's going to be next year, which I thought for sure they were going to release a Halo game this year, which they very well still could. But it doesn't look like they're going to do that. It looks like it's just a teaser for next year. But again, though, I was a little bit surprised with some of the stuff that they had. I'm more focusing towards, like I said, 2019. We saw a lot of cool stuff like Forza Horizon 4, which looked awesome with all the different seasons and such too. Available on Game Pass when it does come out, I believe, this year. We saw some Dying Light 2. We saw some Division. So we saw a lot of world exclusives as well too, or world premieres. It's not exclusives, but a lot of world premieres. Which are going to be, of course, cross-platform as well too. So kind of cool they did that. I saw Devil May Cry 5. Another good thing that I saw as far as exclusive goes for me, anyways, personally, is Ori. I love those games, Ori and the Blind Forest. We're definitely looking forward to seeing the next installment. Once again, comes out in 2019. We saw a new Cuphead. We saw Battletoads, which is going to be exclusive to Xbox as well too. It looks like it's in 2019 once again as well. I've always been a big fan of Battletoads, so I'm definitely interested to see what they do there. The big thing also, of course, is they also have actually signed and contracted 5 new developers as well too, or 5 new companies underneath the Microsoft brand. So of course that's definitely big news as well too. Lots of great companies as well too. One's of course with State of Decay and such. So we're going to see some State of Decay DLC, some Sea of Thieves DLC as well too. So they basically kind of focused on the future. As far as past 2018, it looks like we had some PUBG, some new map. The new map's out available too. It's gonna be available this fall, and then some other things, including like war mode and such too. So one of the biggest things I got to, which I really enjoyed, was Gears 5. It's kind of weird because when they first showed Gears, they showed the Gears pop that they're working on. Once again, we didn't get any kind of a confirmation on when it's coming out or what it's really all about. It sounds like to me it's going to be teaming with Pop. I don't know if it's a type of game or something, or just announced they're going to have Pop figures of Gears. I'm not too sure. And then of course they came out and announced Gears Tactics as well too, which is going to be a mobile game. Oh, I believe it's a PC game. But the big one for me was, I knew it was coming. I had talked about it before. I figured we're going to get some kind of confirmation on Gears 5. No exact date or anything. They just said in 2019. But Gears 5 looks amazing. It's going to be focused on Kate, which is an awesome character. I'm glad to see they're going to do something with her by herself as well too. So definitely look forward to that story. I loved Gears 4. That was a lot of fun as well too. So definitely a lot going on. They announced 50 total games. I believe there was like 18 world premieres and I want to say 15 exclusives, or it could be backwards. But either way, tons of games that were announced and shown during the E3 briefing. I was expecting some more hardware updates as far as like maybe an update to the controller, to the Elite controller. I was also expecting some more information on backwards compatibility, which we didn't get. Doesn't mean we're not going to get it because E3, of course, is well over a week. So we might get some more information on that next week. They did announce that as of today, Fallout 4, The Division, and one of the Elder Scrolls games are actually available in Game Pass now as well too. So Microsoft is definitely focusing a lot on working with other developers and such as well too, to kind of, and Game Pass too, to kind of bring things into the future as far as looking towards the future anyways, as far as gaming goes. That's the big thing, always really has been. But they delivered a whole lot of games today. Like I said, lots of world premieres. Again, not much for 2018 as far as exclusives go. They did announce that Crackdown and Kingdom Hearts 3 are going to be available in February 2019. So a big question, of course, is what else we're going to get this year besides some third-party games. Are we going to get anything else big as far as 2018 goes this fall? Microsoft really needed that. Ever since they kind of lost Crackdown this year, they lost Fable, they lost Scalebound, and such, so they really need to focus on what they're going to be doing for the remainder of this year. And really, without the third party, there's not really a whole lot going on. But the exclusives look amazing that's coming out. And the third party, of course, looks awesome. But more importantly, the briefing itself was over an hour and a half. And the gameplay, everything they showed, and just the way they kind of like progressed and everything, the timing just kept going and going and going. There was never really a dull moment. Even during the Division little gameplay they showed, it still looked cool. They didn't really spend too much time on Forza, which is one of my biggest complaints every year, is that they spend a lot of time on Forza. But this year with Forza Horizon 4, it actually looks really good. I'm glad they kind of spent as much time as they did, because I didn't get bored this time around. So, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of the actual briefing itself. They did show out a little bit of Fallout 76 as well too. They kind of ended it with Cyberpunk 2077, which I was, as soon as that screen kind of like you saw a little hacking going on, I was like, oh man. And they said like E3 trailer. I thought maybe we were going to be getting like an actual official Halo Infinite trailer with a release date of 2018. I'm just very, very high on that. I thought for sure we were going to get Halo in the fall of this year, because I think that's what Microsoft really needs. So once again, like I mentioned, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this briefing. Do you think Xbox has enough for 2018, or you just think that they're kind of like just focusing on the future as far as 2019 goes? As far as Sony's coming up on Monday, Bethesda is also tonight, so I'm sure we're going to find out some more information on Fallout. We saw a great trailer. But again, though, my big thing is, what are we going to be playing in 2018 on Xbox? What am I going to be playing on my Xbox One X? They did also talk about how they were going to be focusing on more Xbox consoles as well too. So right there is just a hint that they're already working on something, which most companies are. I still think that Sony is going to announce a PS5. Maybe not, of course, like in the near future, but at least like in 2021 or something like that. But I think they're going to tease it as well too. Maybe show off like what they did with Scorpio. Show off some, specs and such as well too. So overall, a very, very entertaining hour and a half briefing. Microsoft did a good job, like I said, with the continuing, one after another and such too, kind of taking advantage of that time and just going one after another, and no stalls, nothing like that as well too. So very good job by Microsoft as far as the briefing goes. So once again, guys, I will be back here probably for Bethesda, definitely for Sony, and of course, obviously, I'm going to be here for Nintendo. Once again, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and as always, happy gaming.